All right, guys, welcome back. We've got another episode of a bit of an interview today. We've got Donny Lopez, or Suppressed. He was the winner of our first global free-for-all. Really excited to talk to him. We had a little preamble just then, and he was letting me know he's been playing eights all day, getting up there with some pros, and I love to hear that. Some fresh names coming into Infinite, guys that are really going to be taking over the scene. It's good to see. Suppressed, I'll let you give yourself a bit of an intro. Give me how old are you? Where are you from? How long have you been playing Halo for?
So I'm currently 20 years old. I live in California, in the Antelope Valley. A lot of players live like near where I live, like Falcated, and a lot of like high tier Halo 5 players, but that's besides the point. I've been playing Halo since I want to say 5 years old, since Halo 2 was out, but I have not been playing like competitively. Halo Reach was my first competitive game. I did not like go to LAN events, but I've always like played online events, but I never went because of baseball. Um, Something that's cool about my life is that I played baseball. Like I was actually pretty good to go pro.
Oh
Um,
wow, really?
yeah, so in high school, like my junior year, I threw 87 to 88 miles per hour. To get seen is 90.
Yeah, wow.
So I had another year of high school baseball to play, to get more stronger, to get more better.
Mm.
But the crazy thing about that is I actually injured myself my senior year, and that just blew, to nothing basically. So after that, what happened? I didn't play my senior year,
Yeah,
and then I just basically went to prom, grad night, and did all the senior events, and just went back to gaming.
yeah,
And then I went to college, same thing. I went to Cal State Northridge. So it
yeah,
wasn't an actual university. Well, it was, but not like a UV. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So when I was in college, I started playing Halo 5. I noticed that I was really like good off the start. Um, Obviously the same thing. I was in college. I was more busy in college than with high school because you have a lot of more school days, I want to say.
Yeah, yeah. What were you
So
still studying in college?
yeah, I was studying criminal justice.
Oh,
Criminal
cool.
justice. Yeah, so I wanted to go through with that, but now um, I saw that I like in my own city right now instead of LA. Um, in my own city, like the community college had a huge difference between the classes that I went to the Cal State University, then into the community college. It was like classes over there were like hundreds of dollars, and over here in the community college was like 40 to $50. So I was like, might as well just go to community college. So I
Yeah.
went there, and
Start
now,
more Halo events,
sorry.
or just start winning more and more Halo events.
Yeah, so like when the Halo events came around with nap times, like huge shout out to nap times for that. I mean, everyone was happy that he came out with the community. Um, it was more so like I wanted to test how good I was. I wasn't really confident in myself playing in these. I remember the first tourney I played in was a sniper's tourney,
Yeah.
and we got like sixth place, seventh place, I want to say. And so I started grinding more, being more better about the game, more smarter. And then ever since I've been playing in the tourneys, I've been placing high places like third, second, first. So I mean, if there was more
Yeah.
tourneys for like 1v1s, like 4v4s, I would definitely take a turn and try to compete. So
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, hopefully we can help you out by putting on a few more events between now and Infinite. So that'll give you some more news to show us how much you're improving. But
right.
yeah, that's really good to hear. And so obviously we just had the free for all that was last weekend. What did you think
Right.
about the event?
I looked at it and I immediately wanted to sign up because so in the Halo 5 seasons, I've been taking either first place or second place in the FFA matchmaking system, obviously. So when I heard about it last month, I saw it. It was the Australian one and the FFA one for America, or
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah. One's a global one, and one's just for the Australian guys.
right. So I signed up for U USA. Is it USA?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
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 international. I signed up
yeah.
for that
That's
one and ended up I had huge confidence in this because I looked at my first match and I was like, man, maybe I could win that one. And then maybe going towards the third or fourth, it was gonna get really hectic because we had Gold Star because he's an international FFA like champion. He actually went to Atlanta event and he won that. And then Tapping
yeah.
Buttons is up. He was a pro for NVS Gaming, so it's gonna get really active for that one. But I didn't really like think of winning it all. I just thought maybe I'd get second or third because like we do have those two players ahead of me, and I've never had experience in like big, tournament winnings. So I ended up playing in it. I felt really confident in how I was playing. So I gave it a go like there you go. I
And you,
just and I won. I was actually really surprised in myself because I didn't really think that I was gonna win it. If I'm gonna be honest, I really
yeah.
thought that Gold Star and then Tapping Buttons ended me, but it switched up and I won it all, I guess.
Hey, that's the reward with anything. When you put the hours in and you're improving, and I can tell just from the way that you're talking, the reward comes one way or another. So congratulations, man. It must have meant a lot. But
Thank you.
hopefully, that's just the first of a whole heap of wins for you in lots of different comps.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, was there a round that was like a highlight for you? Did you have like a game in particular that kind of stood out?
So the game style I was trying to play was very passive coming in the first 3 rounds because I knew like it was gonna be much more easier before coming to like the fourth, fifth round. So my game style was like if I can pull a lot more kills or have a 2.0 KD, I will be good. Cause I don't know like if you guys were counting it like the most kills and then less deaths at the end of the tourney, but my style was like playing more passive and trying to live as much as I can and getting more kills because the more you live, the more kills you can get. And I believe it was game two series. I dropped a running riot.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
yeah. So I ended up living. I didn't even know. Like I just kept going for kills and I got
Just
a running
happened.
riot.
Yeah, man. That's
So
awesome. That's really good to hear. Well, I was saying when I was talking to Brian yesterday, or the Gold Star BR, I was asking him if he got any clips or anything like that. He said that one of his best games, he hit like I think he said like 12 or 15 perfect kills in one game. I
oh
was
my
like, yeah, I know. So, and then you're
God.
telling me now that you've got a running riot in a a competition free for all. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean
yeah,
that like the thing is like free for all could be easy if you can just play smart, be more aware of where the enemies are and control the spawns, you know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, for sure. Well, that's no, that's awesome, man. I wanted to get your opinion on what we know about Infinite so far. Did you watch the trailer and the gameplay reveal and stuff?
Yeah, I definitely watched. I was there tuning in Saiyan stream or yeah, Saiyan stream. So I what I think of it is I was telling everybody that I'm really not a big fan of the grapple hook, but I really liked when I first saw it when the Spartan was running towards the Warhawk. He was sprinting, and then right when he got off, he was like under a bridge somewhere, and he slid. So I was
Yeah,
a really huge fan of like the sprint and the sliding, but I'm really hoping that there's gonna be thrust. So
yeah,
I'm really like really into the weapons. They look much more powerful. Like it looked like a DMR assault rifle. Like when he
yeah.
was
Like
running up that bridge.
thing. I
Yeah,
see
and
it.
then he also had like a brute weapon. Like
Yeah,
that was pretty sick too. So, um,
kind of looked like a Mauler from Halo 3, but it looked like it had a bit more range and like it was like a single pellet.
yeah, that looked
Yeah,
crazy. Like it was mad crazy, but I feel like that's just for like the grapple hook and those weapons. I feel like there's gonna be more towards like the campaign scene, I want to say. But
yeah, yeah.
for ECS matchmaking, I feel like it's gonna be more like um I want to say like battle rifle starts. I don't want to say like because I did see the Magnum and it did not look like the H5 Magnum, so I would assume so that there's gonna be BR starts for
Yeah, I
and then
agree with you because I thought the first thing I thought when I saw the Magnum is, oh, like that looks like a sidearm. You know what I mean? That looks like a
right.
secondary weapon. Whereas when you see the Halo 5 Magnum, you feel like it's a primary weapon.
Yeah,
You know,
like the Halo
shoot.
5 has more range, has more damage, and then you look at that weapon, it's just more of like a sidearm, like you said.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But well, hey, I've got some big hopes for Infinite. Obviously, Divine Mind and our business is kind of really focused on Halo. So if
yeah, of course.
Infinite, yeah, if Infinite isn't good, then that's gonna be harder for us to do well. But I've got like just from watching that campaign, I was a little bit underwhelmed at the end of it because I wanted to see heaps more, but I know they can't show us too much at the same time, and I know that a lot of the like gameplay reveal would have been really old footage because they're moving at such a fast pace coming towards the end of it. So still found it exciting, and it's enough to get like that buzz, that hype going around Halo, which is just like super important. But coming into Infinite, what's like the must-haves for you? What's important for you to have in Halo Infinite? What do you want?
So coming into Halo Infinite, I've talked to many pros about um what's best for me, and there's a couple of them that I'm close to. So I talked to them like I have a career. Like I said, remember, like I moved from outstate and then I went to my community college. Well, from my community college, like I took classes for engineering, and now like I'm about to have a career for that. So like
Awesome.
I'm so close. Like I'm about to get my interview. So it's kind of gonna get hectic for that. And then it just explained to me, listen, I see a lot of talent in you. Like I can definitely see you going pro. Um, it just you gotta work on some things, this and that. But it's they can definitely see me going pro if you can like they said, like if you can just go hard and dedicate a lot of time into it, you can definitely go pro.
Yeah.
So
Is that what you want to do?
yeah, I definitely want to go pro. Like hopefully I get more exposure going into Infinite. I'm definitely gonna be putting in the time. I just don't know who I'm gonna be playing with. Like I just want to play more with high tier players, which is like the pros or top AMs.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No, hey, well, doing an interview like this is definitely one way to get your name out there a little bit more. If you've got what have you got going on at the moment? Are you streaming? Have you got a YouTube channel? Have you got Instagram, Twitter? Like, what type of stuff are you doing?
I do stream. Like those, I've been streaming lately. That stream that was the stream that was that I had was during the FFA, during your FFA event, and I pulled